Hi there, automobile lovers! Imagine a car that fuses the legendary spirit of classic muscle cars with cutting-edge engineering. Great news, it's here! The 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 is bold, powerful, and embodies everything a muscle car should be. With breathtaking design, insane acceleration, and unmatched driving dynamics, this is America on wheels like you've never seen before. Before diving in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting car reviews. Now let's uncover the greatness of the Chevelle SS454. Exterior design. The first thing that you will want to know about the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 will be the fact that the car has presence. A true miracle can be seen in the fact that Chevrolet was able to resurrect the macho charisma of the first Chevelle and add a modern flair to it. Visible front end is a sharp horizontal chrome grille on an aerodynamic bonnet, followed by stylish angular headlamps containing clear and LED clusters with a futuristic and familiar look. What's more, the sculpted hood, which is bearing functional air vents, seems to emit performance like a wild animal roaring at its enemies. Last but not least, there's the familiar SS badging to remind everyone of the Chevelle lineage with pride. From the side, it has a great retro annoying touch, which immediately tells everyone that this car has been through a lot. Yet it does not look like any modern, sleek muscle car on the market. The fenders appear to flare out and have character lines that come off as confident, and the giant high-performance wheels give the impression of purpose. This aerodynamic design is not just aesthetic and customized to make the car look like it is moving at high speed. At the rear, there are glossy and pretty LED taillights that integrate with the car's irresistible design. There's also the quad exhaust system, an additional aesthetic and less musical characteristic of the Chevelle, which leaves no doubt that it is coming. Interior features. If there was a question that the outside was inviting and charming, look no more, for the inside of this cabin is as mesmerizing as outside. The 2025 Chevelle SS454 is an extraordinary car that has incorporated both retro and luxurious designs from its backbone. Materials are chosen high-end throughout, which makes the interior look and feel luxurious. That, in my opinion, while looking very fresh and concise, the design of the dashboard retains the overall symmetry of the car and refers to the iconic Chevelle heritage. These are truly not only aesthetically well-designed, but they are practical as well. In a leather and suede, these are most comfortable and supportive, even for long-distance cruising or the tight cornering. Steering is precise. Knobs formed a super soft leather, and the paddle shifters are provided in case you want to have a feel of the raw power offered by the Chevelle, performance, and powertrain. But I think it is still time to discuss the soul of the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454, its engine. Under that hand-crafted Ram air hood, you'll find the beast of an engine in the form of 7.4-liter V8, which can produce 454 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. This is not just a car, it's an orchestration of pure oil-soaked muscle car history. Chevrolet offers two transmission options. The performance enthusiast would be catered to by a 6-speed manual gearbox, while the rest would get a 10-speed auto gearbox. The driving feel is amazing, regardless of the choice made between a standard or twilight version. One of the finest works of the Chevelle is this manufacturer's high-performance suspension system that provides just the right blend of tractability and comfort. This may be a big car and is vastly comfortable on the highways as on the more sporty B roads, giving it a solid and tight feel throughout. Price and variance. Now you're probably wondering, what price does all this power and prestige have? Price of the brand new 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 starts from $55,000 for the base model. It possesses an amazing look, strong V8 power plant, and plenty of comfort options. However, for those willing to push the boat out, fully equipped models with improved horsepower and a heap of luxurious features could easily cost more than $70,000. The 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle 396. Prepare yourself for the fusion of a muscle car and a car made in the 21st century. Today we will review one of the most awaited cars of the 2025 automobile lineup, the Chevrolet Chevelle 396, which reminisces the legendary American muscle car with a pinch of innovation. Its look is half the tease, but it is the sound of its V8 engine that makes this a ride worth insisting on. Exterior highlights. What I have prepared here refers to the exterior of the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle 396, and so let's start with the front part. It is more or less about reviving that classic bullock leverage that was the hallmark of the American muscle car. Flowing from this broad, imposing nostril, replete with the Chevrolet badge, suggests the outfit's overall ethos outright. Outlined by quad circular headlights, it combines the spirit of vintage with the looks of the contemporary. And speaking of performance, that's one textbook hood scoop, reminiscent of the 60s and 70s, but refined and integrated for today's highways. Chrome trim around the grille and lower bumper provides the right amount of shine, fog lamps, and an artfully integrated splitter finish off the aggressive yet well-mannered exterior package perfectly. Now turning to the side view, the Chevelle's fastback coupe design. The only way to describe this is genuine true to its ancestry. From the frontal area, the roofline stretches until the rear end of the car, and the rather wide and muscular-looking tires sitting on that large alloy wheel only adds to that effect. Strong anti-simplified lines through the car body contribute to an illusion the car is moving even when in standstill. What has an obvious vintage touch and what is made or designed more modern are the side mirrors. And let's not forget the side Chevelle near script badge that seems to take us back to the good old days, a perfect nod to the past, engine and performance. Well, finally let's go straight to the jaw of the beast, the engine, shall we? The 2025 Chevelle 396 is all about performance. It's powered by a 396 cubic inch V8 engine. This engine delivers a whole lot of horsepower as well as torque to keep the Chevelle legend alive in the muscle car category. Because of things like direct injection and an actual high-performance exhaust system, it provides the drivetrain feel of today's cars without giving up the low-tech, ground-shaking grunt of a muscle car. And the sound? One of the greatest music hall cliches exists for good reason. There is simply nothing to match the rumble of an American V8. History of the Chevrolet Chevelle. Chevrolet Chevelle is a mid-size car introduced in 3 generations from Chevrolet for the model year range of 1964 to 1977. A model from the General Motors A-Body Auto Series, Chevelle was one of Chevrolet's leading brands. Models were presented in coupe, sedan, convertible, and station wagon models. The Supersport models were made until the 1973 model year, and Lagunas until 1973 through 1976 with a brand new model called Dorset, offered from 1976 through 1979. The El Camino was returned to the Chevrolet lineup in 1964 as a new Chevelle model after missing out on the market for 4 years. The G-Body Monte Carlo, which came out in 1970, also used a platform which was based closely on the Chevelle platform, but was stretched ahead of the firewall. For the years between 1964 and 1969, GM of Canada offered the Chevelle model slightly customized with a Pontiac-inspired grille and Le Mans instrument, sold under the branding Beaumont, the legendary return. Finally, both the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS454 and 396 are masterpieces to bring back one of the most legendary names in car history. It reflects the concept of the early muscle car, but intelligently incorporates today's engineering technology. For the eye, Starting with an exquisite design outside and inside, through an exciting driving experience, the Chevelle is truly a noticeable car. So what do you think? Is the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle as legendary as they say it should be? Would you take it for a spin? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked this bonus look at the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video to your fellow car lovers. That wraps it up for the Next Gen Car channel. Be sure to stick around for even more excellent car reviews and debuts. See you in the next one.